So this is a bit of a dilemma I initially went through when I started losing my hair. Do I go for a buzz cut or do I razor shave my head? Now, there's many different reasons why guys would choose either a buzz cut or a razor shave. Like I said, maybe you're starting to lose your hair. Maybe you just want to change up your hairstyle, or maybe it's even just for the convenience of having shorter hair. And if you're trying to decide which one's best for you, hopefully this video will help you decide which one to go for. First of all, let's start off with the buzz cut. Now, I've had the buzz cut. It's the one that I initially went for when I started losing my hair. And the reason why I went for this one is because it's just a little bit less drastic. Less hair comes off, you see a little bit less skin. Obviously, depending on the length of buzz cut you go for. So if you're sort of anxious about what you will look like with shorter hair, maybe the buzz cut is the one for you because it is a bit less of a drastic change. Secondly, it's the easiest one to do. So all you need is a pair of electric clippers. It's a lot safer than using razor blades. You're less likely to cut yourself. It's fairly self-explanatory what you have to do, but I have created a video to help you guys out on my channel as well if you're unsure how to buzz cut your hair. The only downside is when you are buzz cutting your hair, especially with electric clippers, the hairs go everywhere, especially if you have black hair like mine. The hairs go flying when you shave your hair. It means that you do have to clean up a little bit more compared to a razor shave, but that is just one of the downsides you have to come to expect. Also, because the hair doesn't cut as close with a buzz cut, it means that you have to maintain the hair a little bit more than a razor shave. So I find that I actually have to buzz cut my hair once or twice a week to make sure that it still looks sharp, that it still looks tidy, because the hair doesn't cut as close. So that is one thing to bear in mind. If you're okay with sort of shaving your head once or twice a week, I mean, I'm pretty quick at it now. It takes me about 5 minutes, so it's not really too big of a job. But you do just have to keep on top of it a little bit more, otherwise it can start to look a little bit messy when growing out. Now, if you're getting a buzz cut to help with thinning hair, I would say that it does a pretty good job of sort of evening out your hair depending on where you're going thinning. So I'm going thinning at the crown, and I found that the buzz cut was quite good for this because it evened everything out a little bit more. If you're starting to recede from the front, then even though the buzz cut will help with this look, I think the razor blade will be better for this because it smooths everything out completely to the skin. So now let's talk about the razor shave. So this is by far the style which will last the longest. If you don't want to be cutting your hair all the time, I find that I can get away with razor shaving my head once a week and it still looks pretty fresh and sharp by the end of the week. So if you want something which is super low maintenance, you don't really have to worry about it, maybe the razor blade is the way to go. Again, because it is by far the closest shave, it smooths everything out to the skin. If you have significant balding, I do think this probably is the look for you, because it means that it doesn't show the patches where you're balding or the areas where you're balding. It smooths everything out and it looks the cleanest and the sharpest. However, what I will say is that there is a little bit more risk involved with razor shaving your head. So there is likely to be cuts. It is likely to, especially if you have sensitive skin, maybe make your skin quite irritated. I have also created a video on this in order to sort of minimize the irritation caused on your skin. But if your skin isn't used to it, it can cause a bit of irritation on the skin, but this soon goes. So I wouldn't let that put you off. Overall, I do think both have their benefits. If you have any questions regarding either a buzz cut or a razor shave, please drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them. As I said, I've created a tutorial on both of these. So if you've decided which one you want to go for, either the buzz cut or the razor shave, check out my channel and I'll have a video on both on how to do them both safely and effectively. So take care, guys. I'll see you next time.